Hello, I'm Neimit and welcome to a beautiful European town called Ploopy Town. In Ploopy Town there were never any issues other than a crappy highway connection and not enough people to fulfill all the jobs. Other than that, there were never any issues until recent news that a tsunami may be heading for Ploopy Town. And the European town of Ploopy Town is frightened. But time went by and no tsunami was in sight, so the town of Ploopy Town grew. Until one day, a tsunami appeared. The citizens of Ploopy Town were absolutely terrified and didn't know what to do. Until one guy came and told them that he has the power to summon earthquakes. And that he thinks the tsunami could be stopped using a couple of well-placed earthquakes. The citizens of Ploopy Town cheered and decided to agree on that. And so the master of earthquakes went on and summoned an earthquake. But since his power wasn't strong enough, the earthquake had a cooldown, and he totally did not count with that. So they had to do with one earthquake. And as the water seeped closer, no earthquake came, and the citizens of Ploopy Town were doomed. Then another guy came and thought, this tsunami isn't as big, maybe we could stop it with a wall. Boom! So the wall was built, and now all that could be done was wait and see what will happen. And the tsunami creeped in, crashing into the wall.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution.
No, it hasn't. It has struck the wall. So shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. It has struck the wall. But the wall wasn't sufficient enough, and it went over. So one guy was very ambitious and thought of this as an opportunity to start a very profitable business. And so his water pumping facility was constructed within a couple of seconds. So the water department came into action and 140 trucks came out. The city was flooded heavily. The wall did not work. The wall doesn't work. The wall doesn't help anything. Walls don't solve anything. Nah, they don't. And the trucks came into action, sucking the water and saving one house. The earthquake man did what he promised, but a little too late.
Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
And the big earthquake. But the master of earthquakes miscalculated and the earthquake hit the wall, destroying another man's whole career. After the earthquake had finished, it barely missed the city. But the citizens were very disappointed. They were like, really? You really thought this tiny little hole could get rid of that whole tsunami? The city decided to construct 2 disaster response units to help battle the terror in the city. The guy with the water trucks almost went bankrupt, but then all of a sudden, the water trucks actually started helping. In the meantime, in the unknown, another tsunami started creeping up on the city. All of a sudden, the citizens noticed another tsunami was heading for the city. And so, a man claimed he can summon sinkholes and meteorites at his will. And so the city agreed that the sinkholes and the meteorites will be summoned to help protect the city. The man did his job. He said there would be more, but then he realized he can summon only one of each. And the tsunami started creeping closer. The city, left in disaster, hasn't even recovered from the first disaster. That's a really bad sentence. Anyway, the city was a mess. The floating trucks, the water trucks were the only thing that was... The water trucks were the only thing that was helping, even though severely damaged. The citizens were terrified as this new threat approached. 220... Shut up. Oh, come on. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. 230
Geologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Geologists predict that
I'm not gonna say the sentence.
Any minute, residents should take precautionary measures.
250 citizens remained in the city, but knew were coming, and the tsunami started going up. And then the meteorite fell and created a vast crater. A huge crater. Enormous crater. And then the sinkhole came, which made a very tiny hole compared to the crater.
Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
And fire spread into the city. Everyone criticized the work of the Meteor Man.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area.
Yeah.
Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
You're just gonna keep interrupting me, right? I can't even talk anymore. And as the tsunami crept in, the wall man did his duty and repaired the wall. This looks pretty cool, actually. Look at these reflections. And not even this time, the wall, earthquake, or the sinkhole, nothing could save the city. Not even the wall. And the immigrants, the water, the water flooded over the wall, destroying the city again. The town of Ploopy Town was never the same again. The destruction was so insane, this town could not recover. Just look at all this water. Not even the disaster response units or the flood trucks could do anything about this tsunami. And the tsunami flooded in, destroying the production of wood and everything, killing hundreds of people who were stupid enough to drive there. Why would you... What? Really? Why would you drive there? It's just... Oh, I'm not gonna even try to understand that. And as the water flooded out of Ploopy Town, a few houses remained intact.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution.
How many times are you gonna repeat that the tsunami struck the city? I heard it like 30 times. Just be quiet, thank you. Did really anyone think this would solve it? Or this? No, I think it was just me.
A tsunami has struck
again? Are you kidding me? You repeated it like 20 times. We don't have 20 tsunamis. I only spawned 2. Oh my gosh, just shut up. And this is the state in which Ploopy Town remains till this day. The few occupants that decided to stay are idiots that they want to live in this. But they did decide to stay, so GG to them. And that's gonna be the end of this video. Be sure to like the video or do anything you want with it, I don't really care. And also, I would like to do a shout out to my buddy, Nifty, who has just released a new video on their channel, so be sure to check that out. It's a great video, definitely. I haven't watched it yet, but it's gonna be perfect, because his content always is, and enjoy that. See you next time, and goodbye.